white man sit there and say, I don't want my kids learning about the LGBTQ community in school, what do they say? Oh, he's evil. Oh, he's just a racist white man. He's a bigot. He's a misogynist. Toxic masculinity. What's good, you guys? Your boy Dev to the Dev to the MO, back at it like a crack at it with these mathematics soft fabrics. So I do cause steady, and we here with another Tom MacDonald reaction, man. Salute to this veteran. Salute to this veteran for giving me this suggestion. He gave me a couple, as you can see. But the one that stood out the most to me, being a African American male here, proud black man, race war.
Oh shit, here we go! It's on! Race war! Race war!
Race war! Ooh. Ooh. For me now, we already know that Tom MacDonald gets in his little political bag. He gets those conversations going that need to be going, especially here in America. And I'm all here for it, brother. Like, you feel me? All that race thing, we need to talk about it. Because maybe if we talk about it and stop acting like, oh, my race is better than this, and oh, my race is better than yours, and then stop having these debates online mostly, because we don't be having them conversations face to face. Stop having these debates about it and just instead of debating, just coming together and understanding that we all need each other to fight the fight that needs to be fitting. Fitting is crazy.
What?
The fight that needs to be fighting. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, let's get into this shit. Fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to react to one of your videos or review one of your videos, put it in the comments or hit me up on my TikTok. And we'll be good, you heard? Let's get into this shit, man. Tom MacDonald race war. Damn, they got all the cultures there, man. Yeah, this gonna be some shit. Let's go.
It's okay to be racist, as long as you hating on the Caucasians, teaching white kids that their shade's the same as school shooters and rapists. Maybe I'm tripping because the white children have been getting taught that they got white privilege by the white guys in the high heels who identify as the white women. I'm not proud to be white, but
he's already going crazy. It just started. And it's a fact. For people to automatically assume white people are privileged just because they're white, no. Is there a certain, how would I say, is there a certain, I'm trying to say it in a correct manner. Is there a certain way that you will be treated because you're white? In some aspects, yes. Feel me? Because I'm from New York, right? Cops will treat me like shit just because I'm in a certain neighborhood at night being a black man. And in most neighborhoods where there's white people, the cops don't care. Like, you feel me? So there's certain things that, white people don't have to go through. Not saying they don't go through it, but it happens sometimes where black people, Spanish people will get a target put on our back just because of what the media portray us as being, right? And the other thing, every time you see a quiet white kid in the back of the class, oh, he might be a school shooter. Oh, he might be a racist. When we don't even know that. Like, one of my friends, shout out to my friend, I ain't gonna say his name because he's got a corporate job now. But one of my mans, he one of them redneck dudes, big, tattoos, know how to hunt, all that, right? Automatically, when I first met him, before me and him even having a conversation, I have this ideology of who he is already because of what I've been taught in the media. You heard? I thought he was racist. Oh, he be a redneck. He try to kill black people. Nicest, sweetest guy ever. Him and his son. Well, his family is nice and sweet, but I'm just talking about him. His son I fuck with his son more. But him and his son, the sweetest people you will ever meet. Now, if I still had that ideology that was drilled into my head as a kid into adulthood, I would never even embrace that brother. That's my mans now. That's my peoples. Like, you feel me? But anyway, my fault. It's only 14 seconds in. I'm already on my rant shit. But let's go. Let's go, Tom. And Adam Calhoun. I forgot to add him in the beginning. I'm sorry. Adam Calhoun. Shout out to you too.
I'm fine with it because I'm not allowed to have pride in it because the colonizers and the white bigots made white history my business.
Facts. Facts. And one of the other Tom MacDonald videos, I said there's this difference between regular white folks, that's between me and you feel me? The higher power white folks who just don't fuck with people in general, we know who they are. I already pointed it out. If you know, you know. And then there's the racists and bigots. like, you feel me? Those the people that most people outside of white culture would deem as the consensus of white people in America. You feel me? So if I go downtown and me and a white man have an altercation, not me personally because I'm not like that, but I'm just saying like if I me, right? I would go downtown in Manhattan and go have an altercation with a white guy, just a regular back and forth conversation, and then it goes left, right? In my mind, at that time, oh he just started fucking with me because he's racist. Maybe I was being rude. Like, you feel me? Or maybe he just had a bad day that day and he just started being rude. Does it always gotta be race? Oh, that person always gotta be racist? No. Motherfucking like so anyway, let's go.
Give a damn if you like me. I ain't gon' trip when they stereotype me. I'm a white boy and a white boy like me knows that all lives matter. Bite me. When I was younger, they taught me to never see color, to treat every man as if he was my brother. But now that we're grown up, we hate one another for all of the ways that we struggle and suffer. They come for gutter, we running for cover. The government wants us divided and dumber, addicted and drunk in the gutter, so we never wake up and never recover.
Facts.
Call me culture vulture cause I rap good. I don't pop Zans or smoke backwoods, but they call me a wigger and label me Hitler and hate like I'm wearing a Klan hood. It ain't left or
Damn, they call him Hitler for what? What did he say or do to get that label? That's crazy label to put on somebody. Hitler. Wow, because he has conservative views? That's weird. What the fuck is what's good with people, son? Like, I don't know. Let's go.
white or black or white is good and evil. Elite folks hate normal people. United we stand and divided we fall. America, we gotta get real. You were segregated, that was not fair. You were enslaved, they did not care. But you were never on a plantation, and my generation was not there. That's trauma in your DNA, causing what we see today. I pray to God you staying strong. Don't wanna see no man in pain. Dear white folks, I'm embarrassed. Some of y'all
I gotta keep going. I know he gonna speak more about it, but just to stop it right there, I understand where he's coming from, where he's saying, yeah, yo, black brothers and sisters, your ancestors was going through that, but you not going through that. So for us to be facing the backlash of what our ancestors did is wrong. I understand that portion, right? But what about what about when this like that type of thing still happens to us, right? It's not as widespread as it used to be, but like when we go through the Black Lives Matter situation, right? When we go through those situations when the cops was killing all these black kids and killing all these black people for no reason whatsoever, by the way, right? Those things are still happening, and these cops is really not getting no consequences for it. There was a few there was a few cases where cops really got what they deserved, like David Chauvin and what's the other cop? The cop that happened with Eric Gardner, rest in peace to these two brothers, right? Um yeah, but those things that came from the race thing. Or we want to go back into the 60s, 70s. My mom was still alive. She remember those times when they had the hoses and all that shit is out. My grandmother, rest in peace to her, she remember those times when that shit happened. So it's not like it just skipped it after the slavery, it was just over. You feel me? Like, you feel me? That shit was going on for the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, 80s. Remember when the Black Panthers, they started labeling Black Panthers a terrorist group when they was helping all individuals. They was helping black and white people. All poor people in the community, especially in Chicago, they was helping all of them, and they still labeled them as a terrorist group and started firebombing them. Let's not talk about the firebombs that happened in Philly. I think that was in the 70s, 80s. That was due to racism. like you feel me? Let's not talk about the in Georgia, all those places that are lakes now, which was black towns. They flooded that. That was during the 1900s. It wasn't during slavery time. So I think sometimes when people put this narrative out there like, yo, it was only slavery time. No, motherfucker, it happened after that too. And it continues to happen. Nowadays it's not as much, thank God. You feel me? But I would not sit here now. I summed all that up. I'm not gonna sit here and blame the regular white man amongst me for that happening. No. Like, you feel me? Because it could be a situation where the man in front of me who's a white dude, he had nothing to do with none of that shit. His family had nothing to do with none of that shit. His family's family had nothing to do with that shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and just, white man, like, you feel me? But I don't like. Maybe I gotta finish. Feel me? I'm just only a minute in, but I don't like where they try to. Oh, it is what it is. Like, you feel me? No, it's not. It is what it is. Cause if the roles were reversed, I don't believe my people, black people, will sit there and say, "Oh, it is what it is." Nah, it's not what it is. What it is. Like, you feel me? That's your history. That's your culture. We understand it. Feel me? I think it would be. I gotta think more on this. I don't know. But let's go, Tom.
Y'all are such Karens. That prejudice you inherited was racism from your parents. Get that poison out your veins. Whites and blacks are all the same.
I like my cousin.
They want us in our graves. Just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for who's.
Hold on. I know this is a serious matter, but tell me this dude don't like Kai. Shout out to Kai for that.
Yo, why you doing that? What the f?
Let's go.
Whose lives matter more? I won't be dying in the race war.
Facts.
Government is paid for.
Facts.
Our lives matter more.
Facts.
If you born black, you lose. Might as well go get that. You gon' die before you 25. Get shot over your shoes. You gon' get killed by police even when you follow the rules. If you listen to the news, you gon' believe all this is true. I ain't feel no white guilt. They'll ride for me when I'm killed. I guess white lies don't let it sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me.
One thing I will say is, this is kind of opening my eyes to the white man's perspective. You feel me? On how the regular white man feels, because I don't be knowing. You feel me? Like, I got white friends and all that, but we don't really talk about how they feel about these situations. But one thing I can say is, I noticed in the media and all that everything white men do, particularly white men, shout out to the women, everything is looked at as demonized. Like, if a white man sit there and say, "I don't want my kids learning about the LGBTQ community in school," what do they say? "Oh, he's evil. Oh, he's just a racist white man. He's a bigot. He's a misogynist. Toxic masculinity." When I be sitting there like, no, he's a traditional fucking man. Fucking you talking about? When I was a kid, this is a sidetrack, of course. When I was a child, when we was learning about sexual education, there was a permission slip that came with it. And this is around 7th, 8th grade. Now, in the schools, they talking about teaching LGBTQ sex in fucking kindergarten and up, and putting it in books and shit. And if you go against that, so for some reason, I'm talking from a white man's perspective, oh, he must be a bigot. Oh, he just hate gay people. Oh, he should be massacred. like, what are you talking about? No, motherfucker. I don't want my children learning about sex in general. And I don't want my kids learning about sex in that manner at all. Why are you teaching I ain't even teach my kids about it yet. Especially at that age. Why the fuck are you telling, man? That shit is bullshit, son. But shout out to them. I never heard that perspective. It's opening my eyes to a lot of shit, though. Let's go back. Shout out to Adam. Let's go.
When I'm killed, I guess white lies don't let it sad, but that's the way that I feel. I feel like they feel like I don't know what they all call me. Cis white male, bigot, racist, he's a Nazi. That's not me. I'm not one of these white liberal commies who think black America needs allies in their army. Your neighborhood's all gained and claim you pro-black, but you faking. Guys are dying on the pavement. All your hashtags won't save them. That ain't gangster. People begging for their life still. I know white people who can't afford to pay their light bill, who might feel like they the ones who losing their life. When the worst thing you could be is not ashamed to be white. White privilege is a system and position for division. If you black, you go to prison. If you white, your life is different. Take some money, race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition, and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Oh, he's cooking. He's cooking. That's facts. That's facts. The higher ups, who just so happen to be, right? They sprinkle all that shit and have us separated to make it seem like, oh, hey, black man, this white guy over here who was living in a nice gated community, the only reason he got that is because he's white. when that motherfucker bust his ass. They go get that position. Now, let me put a stop right there. There are certain corporate setups and certain industrial setups that the government had put on, like redlining, right? So now if I'm in a certain, like I'm in the hood, right? Not me right now, but I'm just saying. If I'm living in the hood, even though my credit score is good money, for me, I have no bad debt or nothing like that. If I go to the Chase up the block in my hood and I go for a home loan, they're gonna deny me because of redlining, because they gonna look up my zip code. Oh, you live here? Oh, we don't trust you with a loan, right? That's redlining. But is that the white man up the block fault? Hmm? It's not. You feel me? That's the government doing that shit and then making it seem like it's all white people fault. You feel me? And that's fucked up. Let's get into this shit. Shout out to Adam. That whole part was fire. Let me go back. That was dope. See, I be trying to have my Tom MacDonald videos be short, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
The money race religion, sprinkle in some ammunition and make everyone believe that the other team is the villain. I ain't pro-black, I ain't pro-white, I'm pro-American. Every color turns up bones one day when you bury them. Whites and blacks are all the same. They want us in our graves, just let me try to explain. I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for...
You know what's funny about the race conversation? Nobody talks about the Native Americans. Like, you feel me? I could get into a deep dive for how... do I want to really get into that deep dive? Nah, I'll probably do it in a separate video because I got my perspective on certain things, but let me just get back into that. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Adam.
Whose lives matter more? I won't be dying in the race war.
Facts.
Government is paid for 'cause our lives matter more. They want us in a race war, dying in the streets. Should be us against them, but it's you against me. Everybody gonna win, everybody gonna see that the color of your skin don't change the color that you bleed.
Facts.
I swear they want us in a race war, dying every day for whose lives matter more. I won't be dying in the race war. Our government is paid for 'cause our lives matter more.
Woo! I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So, like, again, salute to the veteran who put this in my comments, man. This got me thinking a lot, though. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I'm gonna keep it a bean. When he first started saying, when I think it was Adam specifically, and with Tom in the beginning when he was talking saying, oh, we shouldn't still be mad about slavery and all that other shit, it kind of stung me. You heard? Because it's like, why not? Like, you feel me? Because in most cultures that been enslaved, they got reparations for what the fuck happened. Like Jewish people, when the Hitler situation happened, these motherfuckers still get paid to this day every fucking month for what happened back then, right? So of course, to me, knowing that other races of people was, feel me, was compensated for the harshness of slavery during that time, I don't be understanding why some people are so against it, right? Now, if I get, like, when it comes to the economics portion of it, like, oh, of all, let's say they do $500 billion, right? Let's just say, just throwing them out there, right? The first thing people will say is, oh, that's $500 billion, that could have been done for this, that, and the third. Cool. But where is this conversation when motherfuckers is giving almost trillions of dollars to Ukraine? Or trillions of dollars to our U.S. defense when nobody's fucking attacking us? Like, you feel me? So I believe some, not all white people, I'm not gonna say all, because it's not all of everything is nothing. That's a quote I learned from a long time ago that made me develop into who I am. So that's why I never say, oh, white people is this, all this, all that. No, all of everything is nothing. Feel me? So if you ever hear somebody saying, oh, no, all black people, all white people, you talking to an idiot. Like, respectfully. But back to my point. When it comes to Damn, I forgot my point. Okay, I don't like people in the comments who's Tom fans. Can y'all? I don't know. I don't know all of y'all. I don't know most of y'all, but y'all a good group, great of y'all a good group of people. You feel me? Y'all been showing me nothing but love. I have a question. Why does it? Why do people of other races, white and all that, dislike the fact that black people want reparations? Like when I go into comments, which is not real life, of course. When I go into comments and it's when I was talking about reparations, oh, these motherfuckers just don't want to work. When most of my people work, most of the people, or most of the brothers and sisters I know work or own their own businesses, especially down south. I got family members who own their own trucking companies and all that, right? But when it comes to reparations, there's always an argument about it, or yeah, or just some little slight little disrespect where it be like, oh, you motherfuckers just don't want to work. I'm trying to understand where's that hatred coming from, or where's that coming from? Because from my understanding, when the Jews get their money or still continue to get their money, I hear nobody talking about it. I don't hear people talking about it. It don't make sense. Like, you feel me? Now that may be the group of racists that be in the comments, but I know Tom MacDonald fans are not that. From my understanding and seeing them in the comments, they are not that. So if you do have an answer to my question, can you please put it in the comments? Please put it in the comments, because I like a dialogue, because I don't understand. You know what I mean? Instead of me, I want to get an understanding from other people's perspective. You heard? But anyway, salute to you again, brother, for this. The question is, this had me thinking a lot. It had me thinking a lot about the white man's perspective. I want to say the white man because we not colors, bro. Like, you feel me? Thinking about the Caucasian perspective, the regular Caucasian man's perspective on what's going on, like in the world. Because I noticed that even with like TV ads, they barely have any Caucasian man and or woman in it. Everybody mixed race now. Feel me? So they slowly etching white people out of the conversation. It's just life. And I noticed, y'all, I forgot what chart. I put it here. That there's a chart going around where the numbers of babies being had by Caucasian races going down. And I want to know why. Like, you feel me? I understand feminism. I understand all that, right? But I just want it from you guys' perspective, because I'm not in y'all social groups all the time. I'm around my peoples most of the time. I got white friends and all that, but we don't really talk about stuff like that because we don't. We just not. It don't pop up. So here, man, this is an eye opener, son. This is a very good eye opener. As you guys, your boy Dip to the deal to the MO. Remember, check your motherfucking piece. The love I tell you can't do what you want to do out here. Be the best version of you. You can be. Protect these kids. Protect some of the virus. And always remember, the government is your boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Peace. Yeah, man. We out of here.